Good evening, folks. Brad Cross here, BJ's Outdoors. Hey, I was out here at the house today. Gonna show y'all a little something, man, how to catch a bullhead, man, for flathead. Right now, the flathead are coming off the nest, man. They're starting to get active. Postpone type deal. They're gonna be hungry, gonna be very aggressive. In my opinion, they ain't a better bait to catch them on, especially the big ones, than a bullhead. So what I've discovered, man, the easiest way to catch them, you can go to the river, take you some worms or cut bait, whatever. And you catch them, but I always, catch one, maybe two. In my area, they're just hard to catch that way. But what I did discover, man, is you can get you one of these bait nets like this right here. I've got two of them. I ordered it was a pack of two of them for like 14 bucks. I thought, well, I'm going to try these things, and I did, and I was very shocked at how well they work. These are 12 by 32s, I think, 12 inches round. They got a hole in both ends for the fish to go in. Once they get in there, man, the way this thing's made, they really can't find their way back out. But anyway, it's got an opening here, just a zipper. That's where you get your fish in and out, and that's where you also put your bait in. On the inside of that, it's got a zipper, a little pouch right there with another zipper on it. And what I do, man, you can buy this at Walmart. This is Magic Bait Dinner Bell. It's fish chums, what it is. I've used this stuff, man, for catfish bait. Never had much luck on it. It don't stay on the hook very well. I've caught some out of my little pond down here on it. It is a good bait, you just can't get it to stay on the hook. But it stinks really bad, and I thought, man, that'd be awesome to try that in these traps. So what I did, I put that in this little ice cream container right here. You don't have to freeze it, don't have to put it in the refrigerator. I hang mine in a shady spot under the house. What I did, I poured that out. That's a 2-pound bag, and poured it out in here. And you can see the consistency, man. It's kind of a wet powder type stuff. But what I did, man, I poured two packs of macaroni and cheese mix. Just regular macaroni and cheese mix. Nothing fancy. Let me put the top back on it, man. It stinks. And another thing I do, I didn't do it the last time I set them because I couldn't find my cheese. But I bought a block of Velveeta cheese. And what I'll do, I'll take one of them chunks right there and drop it in that pouch. I'll put one in each trap. I will this time. Last time I only set out one, but this time I'm going to set them both out. Anyway, put that in there. And the bullhead, man, they can't resist it. Last time I set them out, I caught 7. Or set one trap out, I caught 7 in it. And I wasn't sure about the reason I didn't set both of them out. Because in my area, man, there's thieves everywhere. And, it's like they walk the riverbank looking for something to steal. I didn't want nobody to steal my traps for one thing, but I really didn't want nobody to steal my bullhead if I caught any. But when I went and checked them, I had 7 in that one trap. These traps are pretty heavy, man, heavy built. They got a cloth mesh on them. That's the only thing. It's kind of like a netting stuff. It's brittle. So if you smaller fish, like small 4 or 5 inch bullhead, they may get their fins hung in, or any other catfish to get their fins hung in it. But the bigger ones, I had no trouble with them. I think I had five big ones and one medium size and one small one, and the small one did get his fins hung in there, but I got him out anyway. But anyway, I got that line on there. Like I said, it's wrapped all the way around this thing where they had that cheap line, and that's 50-pound Berkeley big game. I use that for all my leaders on my catfish rig. And this is a 25 foot of paracord, man. I'm not gonna pitch them far off the bank. Try to put them in about 4 foot of water. Another thing I like about these traps, man, they're compact. They're very easy to transport. They got a little clip right there on both sides of them. It's a little hard to do sometimes, but like I said, these are not expensive. They're cheap, probably cheap made, but they'll work. If you can catch enough bullhead to fish with a few times each year, they were worth the money that I gave for them, for me anyway. But once you get them locked together like that, I just take that rope and wrap it around them, just like that right there. Tie her down good, and you can transport them anywhere, man. If you're in a kayak, canoe, or in a boat, or whatever, or even walk through the woods, you got, that's all you got. And you drop them. They're the perfect size to fit down in a 5-gallon bucket. So drop them down in your bucket and you're good to go. Like I said, it's just an inexpensive way to save you some time, because people like me, I work. I don't have time to go sit at the river tonight, try to catch bullhead and then try to go fishing with them tomorrow. I'd rather catch my bait the quickest and easiest way I can. That way I can get after the fish that I'm chasing versus trying to catch bait. But anyway, I'm gonna get these out tonight, bait them up, set them out. They'll probably be in the water about 8 hours, and when I go back in the morning and check them, I'll show y'all that. So y'all stay tuned. All right, folks. Good morning. Down here at my little pond now, I brought these fish down here to put them in the water. I did end up some bullhead, and I got a bucket full of bluegill right here. I thought I might as well catch me some while I was down there, but kind of a funny story. I got down there and there was some people sitting up fishing right there. I mean, right at daylight, real close to my traps. I mean, they wasn't 20 feet from them. But I hide them real good. I got camo string and stuff on them, so they're hid pretty good. But you know, people can still hang in them when they're fishing. But anyway, I took me a box of worms and my bluegill rod with me. I thought, well, might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Try to catch me some bait while I'm down there. So I did. Well, I set up right down from these folks, about 50 yards. Man, I started wearing the bluegill out. And when I walked by them, I asked them, y'all catching anything? He said, no. Which it was still early, They seen me catching them bluegill down there, and I was like, hey, y'all come on. Y'all come on down here. They biting down here, So here they come. Well, I filled my bucket up, and I went on back to the truck, put my bucket in the truck, and come back, and they had moved on down a little bit further than what I was, and catching fish. But I didn't trick them. I blessed them. I was catching fish, and they wouldn't, so I got them down there where they could catch them some. But anyway, let me show you what I got on the bullhead. Had a pretty good morning, man. These traps sit out there for about 8 hours. I set them right at dark last night, and I got 5 in there. And I know people say, well, that's not many. Well, 5 go a long way on a fishing trip, especially fishing for big flathead. Then you got the time, you don't have to sit down on the river. I know a lot of people say, well, I can catch more than 5 in 8 hours. Well, that's probably true, but while you sitting on the riverbank for 8 hours trying to catch them, I'm doing something else at the house, or fishing somewhere else. So, but anyway, I just want to show y'all this little short video, man, on how to catch these bullhead, man. You don't have to go through a lot of expense, a lot of time, a lot of trouble. Get you two of those little bait nets I showed you. Get you some powder chum, that magic bait powder chum, and a block of cheese, man. And like I said, that's 1 night of fishing right there, man. Just letting them soak for 8 hours, and like I said, you can be fishing for something else, or be at home with your family, whatever you want to do. You don't have to be sitting on the riverbank that long to catch it, because I'm telling you, man, bullhead's not easy to catch. There's some places loaded with them. Our lakes and rivers are, but they're still hard to catch. So what I do, folks, I got this little, I think it's a 20-gallon tank here. It's got holes in it. I set it down in my pond, and I made me a lid to go over the top of it, keep them in the shade. Let it's vented so it can get some rain in it, whatever. And like I said, it keeps them. This pond's spring fed, so it keeps them good and lively. And till I get ready to fish with them, which I don't keep them more than a couple days. Now the reason I put that little lid on that, made that lid on that thing, I was looking down here one day out the window, and a big old crane was standing by my container there, and he had 1 bullhead in his mouth, and then I got down here. I ran him off, and I come down here, and 1 of my bullheads was dead. So and I don't know what happened to that thing. He come up missing. But anyway, I made me a top so that would never happen again. I go through a lot of trouble to catch these bullhead, man, and I definitely don't want something come down here stealing them. He's fishing. I got plenty of fish in this pond. If he wants to eat something out of here, he can eat plenty, but them bullheads, them are mine. So, but that's my setup, man. But anyway, I want to share that with y'all, man. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope that helps y'all on your next fishing trip. I'll catch y'all on the next one. See y'all then, and God bless you.